Hello, we are here for OMRL Season 3A, Round 4, and we're here in what is currently a sunny Silverstone for qualifying. In terms of the favourites for pole, Strudel has the last two, so he will definitely be in with a shout. However, we do have Tyne here today, who is the only driver to beat Strudel in a qualifying session, so possibly them two, one of the favourites. We'll have to wait and see. As we come round for the first lap, we are on board with fast pace at the moment, looking to see if he can get a good qualifying result. Who else is near the front? We got Tyne currently leading this qualifying session, but what time is he going to set as he comes around the final corner and up to the line? It's going to be a 35.62, and Kozil even sets the exact same lap time. So currently 35.62 for pole. Then we have Cider P3 a couple of tenths back from the top two. So we'll have to wait and see what these drivers can do. 2 more laps to go. And then we have, can't even remember how many laps the race is. I think it's like 13 or something like that. Up to the line for Tyne. He does improve, 35.55. Kozil can't improve. And then we have I747 up to P2 with a 35.62 from him as well. I'm assuming he'll probably drop down to P3, I'm guessing, because Kozil set the lap first. Let's wait and see. But anyway, onto the straight now, and then into Stowe. And the final few corners for Tyne. Can he improve his lap even more? And he does, 35.45 for him. And that is going to be pole position by the looks of it. And it is, so he takes another pole position this season. So yeah, P1 for him, P2 for Kozil, P3, I747, and then we've got Strudel, Cider, Ludwig 6th, Eloxian 7th, Fast Pace 8th, Z Queen, how do you say that, in P9. And then we got T2, P10, Eco takes P11, and Lemons in P12. So here we go, 17 laps of Silverstone, and I747 did get demoted down to P3. So here we go, Tyne on the medium tyres, and away we go. And he's managed to hold the lead. Kozil though on the softs, can he try and challenge? Not quite, as they head into whatever these corners are called. Let's get the names up as well. Here we go, Tyne. What am I doing, man? Get back to the front. Tyne still leads, Kozil second with I747 P3. Strudel fourth, Cider P5. Oh, crash there between Ludwig, Eco and someone else. They're all alive still though. So if Tyne still leads, Kozil though putting on the pressure. As Tyne makes a little bit of a mistake there. Kozil tries to go around the outside, also makes a bit of a mistake. But Kozil manages to get ahead. Strudel also trying to challenge as well. He's going to have to try and go around the outside. And I747 makes a double overtake. Lovely move from him. And he now holds P2 on the hard tyres as well. So he's looking very, very good in this race. As we have a 5-car battle for the lead here. And Kozil currently has the lead. Let's wait and see what happens as we head into Stowe now. He's going to be under some pressure. What's I747 going to do? Makes a bit of a mistake, and that allows Cider through, along with Strudel. And now Tyne also trying to make a move, but he can't quite. So Strudel up to third even, Cider into second. Oh, that's a mistake from Strudel. And he has been overtaken by 3 cars, and now we have Z Queen. He's had a lovely start on the mediums. think he was like P9 or 10 on the grid, and now he's challenging for the podium here, for the P3 spot on the podium. All mistakes all round there. Strudel with a little mistake as well. Up at the front, Kozil still leads. Sider's looking good though on the medium tyre. And we have I747 a couple of seconds back now from the lead too. Then we have our pole sitter, Tyne, as well. Oh, bit of a collision there, and I747 is shoved onto the grass. And down to P6 now for him, so the championship leader struggling here. Fortunately for him, his championship rival is behind him at the moment, Ludwig, currently P7. So Kozil still leads, Sider second, Tyne under a bit of pressure from Strudel here, but manages to hold the P3 for now, as on the grass for both of them. But Strudel gets a good exit. Can he challenge into first sector? And going to have to go around the outside. Can't make it work. Onto the sand. And Tyne actually lets him back through, but also lets Ludwig through as well, unfortunately, for him. So Ludwig on the hard tyres as well, up to P4, looking good at the moment. And we have I747 now down to P8, so poor few laps for him, as there's some battling at the front. We got side by side as Kozil enters the pit lane. Unfortunately, Tyne has left the race. Don't know whether he's disconnected, but that's disappointing for him. So he will be DNFing today. Kozil has come out right in this battle for P2. Oh, he's been completely shoved onto the grass there, on the sand even. And he might even lose another place here to fast pace, but manages to hold it for now. So he's come out in P5, but he's got a few drivers ahead of him. He'll be wanting to try and dispatch quickly. So you have, oh, that's said Green on the grass, and he's lost a lot of time there. But here we go, Kozil up the inside of I747 and up into P3 as Sider's into the pit lane. Where's he going to come out? He actually comes out ahead. So Sider now has one lap pressure hard tyres, and he also has had an overcut here. So this is good from Sider. You'll have to wait and see what he can do as Kozil into the sand he goes, and this is killing his race, and this is really helping Sider here. So yeah, Sider looking good, currently P9 in the championship, but this will bring him some good points in this penultimate round of the season. And Fast Pace hasn't pitted yet, but he's up into P2, so this is good stuff from him as well. As I say that, he comes in. T2 also into the pit lane as well. I747 stays out for now. Look at that 38-second lap from Kozil. He has lost a lot of time here. And he's now got Ludwig and Strudel, who have both pitted behind as well. So I747 has lost a lot of time here because he's not pitted yet. And so yeah, he's a whole pit stop behind these guys now. These guys he was obviously battling in the early stages of this race. So now Ludwig and I747 side by side into the final corner. They hang it out, to be fair, and I747 into the pit lane. That really messes up Strudel there. I think he just caught Strudel on the entry, so Strudel lost a bit of time there. But he keeps going. Currently P4. Sider makes a bit of a mistake there as we just get on board with him, but he's got a really lovely gap now. 2.3, 2.9 even, as it just goes up there. Second gap to P2, so he's looking good for the win if he can just keep it together. Also got the fastest lap as well, so good result so far from Sider. Got Kozil and Ludwig battling for P2. Ludwig trying to go up the inside of Stowe. It's not going to work. They're going to be side by side into the final few corners. And they're still side by side down the straight. And Ludwig gets in front. I think Kozil kind of backed out of that one a bit. So Ludwig up into P2. Good stuff from him. I can't quite remember where he started. Anyway, I747 on mediums. He's come out in P6, which isn't actually too bad. The only problem is quite a big gap to the top four. So maybe looking for a P5 here if he can get past said Queen. And let me turn some of this off. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Oh, Ludwig makes a mistake. Kozil through P2, and they're just losing even more time to Cider and Strudel now. As Eco has also left the race. He'll be our second retiree of this. Oh, don't know what has happened there. Some lag moments or something, but I747 has gone into the wall, and this has been a pretty terrible race for him as he now goes onto the grass on the straight. So yeah, I don't think he's enjoying this one. We've got a 3-car battle here for P7 currently, which is led by T2, but also includes Fast Pace and Eloxian. All a bit onto the grass there. And I747 is just having a disaster here as he lets his teammate, well, what is his teammate today, through. And down to P8 for him. Ooh, battle there. Kozil trying to go up the inside. Ludwig not having any of it though, as we have 4 laps to go of this Silverstone Grand Prix. We've got a nice gap, so it looks like the podium is going to be Cider, and then either Ludwig or Kozil second and third at the moment. Which is good for Ludwig, means he would take the lead of the championship as we head to the final round in China next week. Yeah, Ludwig, a bit of a gap to Kozil now after that. Failed move. We got Z Green P5. I747, can he make a move on Eloxian? And a bit scruffy, but he does make it through. Eloxian trying to go back through though. Can't make it work there. Can he make it work here? No, and I747 is through. Up to P8 now. 3 laps to go in this Grand Prix, as Eloxian makes it back through again. And up to P8 for him. Now side by side into Cop's corner. It's the cutback for Eloxian, but isn't going to make a move there. As we go into Stowe, this is looking like a better opportunity. Still can't make it through though. I747 is holding on at the moment and doing a good job of it as well. Oh, onto the grass there. And Fast Pace is even more onto the grass, and he's lost 2 places there. And now down to P9 for him, unfortunately. Now let's go back to the front as we head to the final lap. To be fair, Ludwig has closed the gap quite a bit, to be fair, but not enough, unfortunately. And Cider, if he can just keep it together through these final few corners, it looks like he is going to take the win here in Silverstone. And here he goes through the last couple of corners now and up to the line. Cider wins the Silverstone Grand Prix in OMRL. Ludwig is going to take P2. Kozil gets the final spot on the podium, and then it's going to be Strudel to take P4. Zed Green takes P5, and T2 comes across the line for P6. Then we have Eloxian manages to beat I747 in the end, and it's Eloxian P7. I747 takes P8. Fast Pace takes P9, and then Lemons, the final driver today, takes P10. And obviously Eco and Tyne both disconnected, unfortunately for them. That means Ludwig takes the championship lead. Very good stuff going into the final round for him.